193,000 pixels, changed, completely offline. By the end, you'll know exactly why and how to stop it. This is Microsoft Paint, yes, that Paint. On a Copilot Plus PC, it now generates images with a local chip, no cloud required, Microsoft says, on device, private, a researcher checked. Copilot Plus PCs sell a promise, on-device AI, so your images never leave the machine. That's the entire reason people buy the NPU. A reverse engineer decided to watch the traffic. One HTTPS call to Microsoft's own server before the NPU renders a pixel, gated by a cloud permission slip. The response isn't just yes or no, it's a full JSON object, a revised prompt, a moderation flag, and one field that matters most, watermarked, minted on Microsoft's server. Stick around, I'll show you the exact web address this offline app quietly calls. Screenshotted, real. And there's a second twist. Paint and Photos handle a failed watermark completely differently. One of them is worse. Lay the pitch beside the packet capture. 0 cloud calls on the box. 1 server round trip every time in the log. Only one of those is true. Let's open the actual files. Not marketing copy, the code Microsoft shipped inside Paint itself. There it is, the real request, captured straight off the wire. Not a mock-up, not a guess. A post to Microsoft's own moderation endpoint, fired before the NPU renders a single pixel. This is the actual receipt behind the offline claim. The response is JSON, a revised prompt, a moderation flag, and watermarked, a brand new GUID minted by Microsoft for that exact prompt on that exact request. 16 bytes, 1 marker byte, 1 checksum, written into a picture you thought you made alone. And it's not hidden once. The same ID sits in the pixels, and again, signed in the file's own metadata. Crack open the file's own PNG metadata chunk, and there it is again. A signed C2PA manifest, naming the exact same watermark ID. 2 independent copies of 1 tracking number, both hidden inside a picture the marketing calls fully on-device generation. 1 file writes the mark into the pixels. 1 file calls out to Microsoft's cloud. 1 signs the metadata. And 1 holds the encryption keys for models that are genuinely sitting on your own hard drive, not on a server somewhere. Test it on 1 image and count the damage. 193,000 pixels altered. Nearly 3 in every 4 changed to hide a single ID. This didn't stay quiet. 445 points on Hacker News in 1 day. 173 comments, and the mood was not calm. Read the actual thread title, word for word, verbatim. It says Paint and Photos invisibly watermark even locally generated output with a GUID. 445 points is not a fringe reaction. That's a front-page story that stayed there the entire day. Remember that second twist from the top of this video? Watch the payoff land. When the moderation call fails, Paint refuses to hand you an image at all. Photos just logs the error and ships the file anyway, unmarked, indistinguishable from anything else on your drive. To be fair, the image model really does live on your machine, a 300 megabyte stable diffusion file sitting in Paint's own folder. The pixels are local. The permissions slip isn't. Now for the part that actually changes what local means. It's not what happens, it's the order it happens in. The call chain is explicit in the code. Moderation first, rendering second. Your chip waits for Microsoft's answer. Generate Image Async calls the cloud moderation endpoint first. Only after that answers does it call the local watermark writer. Local execution, gated by a remote yes. This is the actual disassembly trace, not a dramatized recreation for the camera. The function is called WMK write watermark, and its own validation code refuses anything but a clean, exact 16-byte payload. That's not speculation. That's the binary talking in its own words. Split it cleanly. Your device computes the actual pixels. Microsoft's server decides whether you're allowed to have them and hands you the number that proves it asked. Every successful generation, the same 16 bytes, the same structure, not a bug, a deliberate, repeatable pipeline. Line up the marketing claims against what the disassembly actually shows. On your device, partly true. No cloud required, false, there's a server round trip every single time. A toggle to turn any of it off. The write-up never found one. Now, the honest part. This isn't Microsoft building a surveillance network for fun. Content provenance, proving an image came from AI, is a real, defensible goal, and C2PA is an actual industry standard. The miss isn't the mission. It's that nobody told you, and there's no visible switch to say no. One more honest caveat. This is one researcher's reverse engineering, not a Microsoft press release. But when your own code enforces an exact byte count, that's not a rumor. The researcher's own write-up doesn't even try to call this a conspiracy. It calls it exactly what it is: a documented, reproducible mechanism. No leaks needed, no insider tip required. Just a disassembler, a packet capture, and code that speaks entirely for itself. So what do you actually do? You don't ask Microsoft for a setting. You remove the company from the loop. Install Comfy UI or Automatic 1111. Point it at an open, stable diffusion checkpoint. Generate the image on your own GPU tonight for free. There's no watermark endpoint to call because there's no vendor waiting for permission to answer. Put them side by side. One calls a company before it lets you have your own picture. The other never leaves your machine at all. This isn't a leaked beta, and it isn't a rumor about some future update. These are the exact shipping versions on real Windows 11 machines, running right now, the same build most likely sitting on your own PC at this very moment. 193,000 pixels, 1 tracking ID, 0 consent screens. That's the real receipt behind, runs entirely on your device. So, to recap, 1 server call before a single pixel renders, 193,000 pixels altered to hide it, the same ID signed twice, and an opt-out that, as far as this research shows, doesn't exist yet. Same rule this channel keeps landing on. Local is a marketing word until you check the traffic yourself. 3 moves. 1, before trusting on device, check the traffic, any packet sniffer will do. 2, want 0 server calls? Run the model yourself, open waits. 3, assume any convenience AI feature reports something until proven otherwise. 193,000 pixels don't lie. Check what local actually means before you believe the box it came in. Yesterday, this channel showed you a chip quietly changing your answers. Today, it's an app quietly tagging your pictures. Different company, same lesson. Verify the box before you trust what's inside it.